Are you kind of bored with your singing? Maybe these 3 tips will help you out. Hello, my name is Barbara Lewis with Singing After 40. Welcome. On Thursdays, I do my free weekly vocal warm-up session online, and you're welcome to join us if you like. Free every week, every Thursday at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. This week, we talked about ways to make your singing much more interesting, to improve your technique, and to have a little more precision in how you begin a tone. Right after this, I'll start that lesson. Stay tuned. Here's how it looks on Zoom. We have a lot of fun. You're on mute most of the times. Nobody hears you sing. Don't be shy. Welcome back. So today I want to talk about ways that you can have more control over how you begin phrases. And that really does bring a lot more interest to you as the singer. How am I going to start this phrase? And to the listener who may not understand what they're hearing, but they know that there's variety there. So this is very precise work. It's very taxing, I would say, on the brain. That's what we found in our group session today, that just a little bit goes a long way, but really, really interesting and important. I'll show you the 3 in a row and then we'll work on them. The first one is, it's kind of the glottal beginning, a little bit harder. It's like this. Ah. Do you hear that? Where the vocal bands and the breath kind of bang together a little bit. If I were to sing a phrase, I'm sad you are gone. It's one way to start. It's got a little bit more energy to it. It's a little bit harder, as I said. Listen to the second one. It's the breathy onset. I'm sad that you're gone. A very different feeling to that first one. Listen to the 2, one after another. I'm sad that you're gone. I'm sad that you're gone. So very different feelings, and that makes it so interesting to make your choice. The third one then is probably the most difficult because it requires great coordination and real precision. The breath comes together with the vocal bands in kind of a spontaneous combustion. So you don't hear a hard hit. You don't hear the breath flowing through. It goes like this. I'm sad that you're gone. And listen to the 3 in a row. I'm sad. I'm sad that you're gone. So now we'll practice them. I'll do them, and then you'll do them. I'm going to start with the glottal. I'm going to do it, and then give you space to do it yourself. Here we go. I'm going to start with an ah. Ah, ah, ah. Now your turn. 3 times. Can you feel that? When they come together, it's a little bit of a smack. Ah, ah, ah. It's not a hard smack, because if you do that very much in singing, which most of us don't, but if you do that very much, it can tire out the throat. So you want it to be a gentle, more expressive smack than a real hard smack physically. Ah, ah. Now your turn, 3 times. Okay, let's do the same thing now, doing that little phrase. I'm sad that you're gone. One more time for me. I'm sad that you're gone. Now your turn, you ready? Again. Were you able to feel that? Are you working with me? Don't give up. You can do this. It just takes a little bit of thought and kind of focus. You kind of have to focus yourself. You bring yourself kind of into a singing meditative state where you can focus. Let's do the second one. Breathy. Kind of the Marilyn Monroe way of beginning a tone. Your turn, try it. One more time. Okay. I'm going to do it again, 3 notes, one after another, just so your brain gets used to this is how it goes. The breath comes through the vocal bands. They don't really smack together. The breath flows through. Here we go. Your turn. Okay, are you feeling that? How that breath just kind of flows through. It doesn't give you a lot of tone, but it gives you feel. And that's what we want. We want to have different ways of feeling and giving our audience a feeling. So now I'm going to sing it in that little phrase. I'm sad that you're gone. I'm doing the whole phrase breathily, just to give you a real feeling of the whole breath element in here. But you don't have to do that. But try it now, because it keeps you working in the breathy element. I'm sad that you're gone. Your turn. Again. And you can do that many more times without me. You can take these 3 things, do it for short periods of time. I always suggest that short durations, like maybe 5 minutes of work on this, because it takes quite a lot of focus. Let's do the 3rd one, coordinated. So this is where breath and vocal bands come together in a coordinated action. Now I'm singing this on a middle C. Some of you may find that just a little bit difficult because it's low in the head voice. You could be doing it in another, you could do it in speech voice. Or you can take your head voice a little higher. You could choose different notes to do this. For men, of course, you're an octave lower. Choose a note that works for you. I'm starting on middle C because it's kind of where everybody can sing. But for some voices, it's a little low in head voice and it might be a bit weak. Find the right note for yourself. So now I'm going to go through that whole phrase. So I start with this coordination. I'm sad that you're gone. Or if I was doing it in speech voice, I'm sad that you're gone. Doesn't matter. It's the same action where everything comes together in a very focused and coordinated action. Try it. If you have both speech and head voice, try it in speech. We hear this kind of onset more often in classical and music theater than we do in pop or rock or any of the other styles, jazz, because it's very coordinated, very, very smooth. We don't always want that feeling in the other music, but in classical, quite often in music theater too. Try again. Oh, that was breathy. Try it. It can be very taxing. So do small amounts of this, glottal, breathy, and coordinated. Good luck. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next time. Barbara Lewis with Singing After 40.